Ex-Mavs star issues major Luka Doncic warning to Lakers as LeBron James' unusual failure emerges. Los Angeles is still feeling the shockwaves of the Luka Doncic trade. The Slovenian behemoth has been one of the league's most enthralling stars. Furthermore, he now resides with LeBron James, who hasn't shown an ounce of degrading since turning 40 years old. But the pairing does come with its concerns. Both Doncic and the Akron Hammer are players of a similar profile. What possibly separates them, though, is their approach to the game. When trying to gain reasons for the Dallas Mavericks to trade their franchise core, much didn't make sense. Reports about Doncic's weight concerns came out. Without a greater underlying conundrum, many couldn't wrap their heads around the move. However, former NBA player Brendan Haywood believes it's nothing to do with health concerns, but rather Doncic lacking championship habits. Listen, when you're 25, you've been first-team All-NBA for 5 straight years in a row, and your team trades you like this. They are saying, we don't think you have championship habits. We love what you do offensively, but outside of that, we don't love how you don't take your diet seriously. We don't love the fact that you don't get back on the fence. We don't love that you have one of the highest blow-by rates in the league. People can't talk to you. Things of that nature. Haywood explained on Game Time. Even though Doncic essentially holds the keys to the future of the Lakers, there's still going to be an adjustment. With the loss of AD, the purple and gold require a collective effort to stay successful on both sides of the floor. Additionally, Doncic and James will need to find ways to coexist. In short, that means sacrificing becomes quintessential. Playing alongside his basketball idol, it's hard to see why Luka Doncic wouldn't do so. But Haywood has seen it happen before. I have been on teams where guys didn't want to change even for LeBron James. When I was in Cleveland, when I first got there, we had a dynamic young backcourt. Those guys didn't want to change right away because they wanted the ball. Dion Waiters, Kyrie Irving, those guys didn't want to change right away, he pointed out. So what will matter is Doncic's readiness to change. The former Cavaliers player wants to see it through his discipline, while he does have doubts about the same. Haywood does hope Doncic realizes its importance. I don't know if Luka's going to just start following what LeBron James. I hope he does, because in shape, Luka would be one of the most scary and most entertaining things to watch in this league. He says about the prodigal talent. Why Luka Doncic wouldn't mind adjusting to LeBron James. Up until now, Luka Doncic never thought about leaving Dallas, but in a decision no one saw coming, he was forced to. Likewise, the first 48 hours for him were emotionally difficult. The Slovenian, however, quickly realized the opportunity in front of him. At just 25, and with the basketball world bending to his will, he gets to be the beacon for one of the biggest franchises in sports history. Furthermore, the man he idolized is there running the show along with him. Playing with LeBron James is an opportunity that excited Doncic. But more importantly, what he wishes to do is learn. It's just like a dream come true. I always look up to him. There's so many things I could learn from him. And I'm just excited just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him. So it's an amazing feeling, the former Mavericks ace said about the opportunity to play with his childhood idol. LeBron James has played most of his 22 years having a role similar to that of Doncic. What's allowed him to stay healthy, though, is his intricate recovery and work ethic. Luka Doncic doesn't necessarily have to replicate the blueprint, but having someone who knows the trick by his corner is the first step towards discovering some secrets to staying conditioned. Additionally, Doncic wants to leave a mark in LA. He respects the lineage of legends the franchise has been home to and hopes to carry the baton forward for the coming years. With limitless motivation and LeBron James' possible mentorship by his side, there's a great chance that Doncic accustoms himself to the Lakers and does whatever it takes to be the mainstay star.